They come to the farm for the kids know about the work of the farm, and my first interest with that was the kid can connect with the animals. We have the opportunity to play a lot with the cows, with the little cows especially, connect with the eyes to the cows and try to make a talk with the animals. That's working very good because it was funny and they have a very good connection with the animals. The idea is with the exercise is they make the conscience that we are one big thing. We are all connected, and we understand through their bodies all the ideas, the scientific ideas. All they watch and understand as well with the body. That is the most important issue for me. And one of the important things is they are different persons. They enjoy all the time, don't have problem with move their bodies, especially with the boys, what normally have a little more shine with the movements. And well, for the moment, are working and hope this work will develop in good way.
So nowadays, with the eco-crisis and climate change, there is lots of anxious also in the farmers. In this workshop, we look something positive that the human, nature and animal interaction does. When horses and cows eat the meadow, the nature is very diverse, and that's something good. And we also want to look at the agency that plants and animals have.
We have been working with Sparto School 5th graders. We had this nice project on meadows and wood pastures. Meadows and wood pastures are very biodiverse and very rare habitats that are threatened in Finland and also elsewhere in Europe. So we decided to teach the children agricultural biodiversity issues, how people is a detriment to nature, but also how we can do good things for nature, to benefit nature and biodiversity, how this can be done, for example, by managing meadows and wood pastures. We examine different kinds of seeds with the children. Seeds are one form of biodiversity, and seeds have many adaptations by which they can spread to new places and then start to sprout there. Collected meadow seeds, meadow plant seeds with the children, and the children could see how different types, different kinds of seeds can spread in different way, whether they can fly or attach to a person or animal, to a fur, or whether you eat them and spread them by yourself, that sorts of things. Some seeds just drop into the ground also. So seeds were very important in this project. We went to this Longwood meadow, which is a dry meadow, very critically endangered habitat type, and there the children made from willow branches these sort of crowns or garlands that they could put into their head, and these headpieces symbolize the power humans have over nature. And the children would also pick up dried meadow flowers and then garnish the garland or the crown with them. So it sort of symbolizes how we can use our power to spread species to new places. all kinds of tactile and sensitive movements. We experienced the meadow, its rocky surface, and played there with the movements of the animals that we had learned by the earlier farm visit. And then we also had this big paper canvas spread on a field, and then the children would use willow branches to paint with multiple colors to that paper. They didn't have any kind of a task there in painting, but the end result really resembles a meadow in its full blossom, like all the colorful plants flowering there. It's really beautiful. And the painting was, of course, a lot of fun. Then in the school, back in the school, we created a web of life. The children would throw a ball of yarn to each other, and everyone would say species and an interaction with other species, and this sort of web symbolizes how complex ecosystems are. Finally, when the web of life was finished, the kids would take off their crowns and place them onto the web to symbolize that we humans can give up some of the power that we have over nature. And this installation was then taken from inside to outside. There was a good place to establish a new meadow on the schoolyard, and then the children would put the web, put the crowns into the ground. They had also written on these small papers a gift to nature from each one of them. And they placed also the gifts to nature to the ground. And then we gave them some meadow plant seeds, and then they sow them to the ground also. So that was the final ending of our project.